Live from the campus of San Marcos Academy, fittingly in San Marcos, Texas. We are about 2 minutes removed from football under the lights here on this Friday evening. Welcome in, everybody. Ben Brown with you, coming to you live from San Marcos Academy. And as the coin toss concludes out there on the field, we see these two teams getting set to do battle, and the Knights come in with a 7-0 record, looking to push for a state title this year and go undefeated the rest of the way. Thanks for tuning in as we are just about set for football here on this beautiful Friday evening here in October of 2025. We are about 2 minutes away from football, both special teams units huddling on their respective sidelines currently and getting ready for this kickoff. Knights are wearing white helmets with the blue script Knights across the helmet. Also white jerseys with blue numerals and trim. And then blue pants to complement the white, blue look. For San Marcos, they're wearing all green. Their jerseys are reminiscent of the Colts with the stripes on the shoulder. So they have green helmets with the number on the helmet. They also have green tops and green pants. And they have white numerals and trim. Thanks for making us your listen here on this Friday evening. Knights getting set to kick off as they defer to the second half. So Knights will get the ball first in the second half. Matthew Schlappe to kick it away off the tee, and we are live at 7:14. We have football. Has the ball fumbled in the end zone, but picked up by San Marcos. Returner runs it back. He's still going on the far side and brought down shy of the 20. Ultimately, the return for Cooper Daly is minimal, and the Knights coverage unit doing a good job to make sure of that. I want to say thanks for tuning in as we are out here in San Marcos. May have some buffering on the night, may have some technical issues, but we will attempt to stay on the air. And let's get ready for some football. So Knights will head out on defense first. San Marcos Academy will be on offense. Major Howard in the backfield for San Marcos Academy. They are the Bears, and as Howard in shotgun takes the snap. He will look, rolls to his right, fires over the middle, pass incomplete, intended for Garrison Millender, as we look like we may be about to dip off the air. Incomplete brings up second down. No, we will stay on. So if we do dip off the air, just reload the page, and hopefully on the Valor Prep Athletics YouTube channel, we will be back. Last game we had some scares where it said we were about to fall off the air, and we didn't, so we may have that again this game, but be on the lookout for that. Second down and 15. Howard, bad snap. He will have to fall on it and knocks it into the end zone, where it is recovered by James Hoagland for a safety. So official signals that is a safety, as it was a bad snap, and then ultimately the quarterback, Major Howard, just tried to bat it out the back of the end zone, but it did not trickle through the end zone, and as a result, James Hoagland grabs it. Knights have a 2-0 lead on the safety recovery for James Hoagland. So 2-0 is the score here in the first quarter with 9:43 on the clock here in this one, and the Knights will get set to receive here following the kickoff. Still see some parents trickling in here for the Knights, as a good San Marcos crowd here on this homecoming evening for their squad, and the Knights getting some parents to come out too here in this game. So a good crowd here for both squads. The Knights, this is probably the lowest crowd we've seen for Valor here on the season, but they still have a respectable turnout, and we will see if more arrive. Here's the kickoff following the safety. San Marcos boots it away into the air. It is Cannon Smith, his first time returning a kick. He falls over, nearly hits the ground. Official says he does not. Cannon running right, far side, up to the 30. Turns on the jets, gets past the defender, trying to make another man miss. He does so, still running across midfield. A hard, tough, gritty run there on the run back for Cannon Smith. Brought down inside of Bears territory, and they will spot the football at about the 27-yard line. That is where they will spot it. So the 27-yard line is where they will spot the football, and the Knights will have prime field position, needing just 27 yards here to get a touchdown. So Knights will have their first offensive possession, and they will look to make it count. 9:30 on the clock, first quarter, 2-0. Knights have the lead following an early safety. Here's Bear, takes the snap, rolls to his left. Looking over the middle, Bennett Herman with the catch. Bennett has room. He lowers the shoulder, and he is wrapped up ultimately near the line to gain at about the 10, inside the 10. They will spot it at about the 5. So hard to tell from the angle, but they will spot it at the 5 here for the Knights. Knights go tempo. Bennett motions out to the far side. Bear looks that way. Now fires. Pass batted down and incomplete. A good play from Cooper Daly, the DB, breaking that one up. And the Knights will have second down and goal from the 5 to try and score. A bubble screen concept to the far side, and ultimately just deflected at the line of scrimmage and batted to the ground. So a harmless incompletion brings up second down. Man jumps off sides, it looks like. Fumble, Bear picks it up. Now rolls to his right. This should be a free play for the Knights. He'll fire back to the end zone off the hands of Bennett Herman, and incomplete. But there's a flag on the play. It did look like a San Marcos Bear may have jumped off sides there, and this should give the Knights another opportunity to do over. Let's give you a weather check here just after kickoff. It is 84 degrees, not a cloud in the sky as the lights begin to take full effect on the field. High is 90. We already hit that today. Low is 64. So we'll dip into the 70s for most of tonight's contest, and that is where we will be sitting weather-wise. Whistles blow, and the Knights are ready for this second down and goal. Bear rolls, looks, fires, end zone, caught, and touchdown. Knights score the first touchdown of the game. That looks like it's Connor McFarling with the catch. It is indeed. So Connor scores the touchdown, and the McFarlings in front of me here are celebrating that one. So Connor with the touchdown, and the Knights will put their score up to 8-0 and a chance to make it 10-0 here for Matthew Slappy on the kick. So Connor with a receiving touchdown. Bear now has a passing touchdown on the evening. Slight breeze rippling through the crowd here at San Marcos Academy at Ingram Stadium here on the campus of San Marcos Academy. Here's the snap, kick, line drive from Matthew, and it is good. And the Knights bump the lead up to 10-0, an early 2-score possession, and they've only had one drive. If you're just joining us, it was a safety on the first possession of the game for San Marcos Academy. Quarterback had a bad snap, attempted to knock it out the back of the end zone for a touchback, but it was recovered in the end zone by James Hoagland, and that gave the Knights 2 points. And then they went down the field and scored in about a minute and a half off the clock for that drive, and they put it in the end zone, kicked it through the posts, and scored 8 more. So 10-0 is our score with 8:52 in the first quarter here under the lights on this Friday night. Looks like it's Matthew Slappy set to kick out there again for the Knights. It is indeed. See Seth, Rhodes, looks like Bennett, Cannon, and Luke out there on special teams for Valor. So that's who's out there for the Knights. Matthew getting set to kick it away. Kick is in the air, spirals right side, and it will bounce and go into the end zone. So a touchback for the Knights, and ultimately Cooper Daly will not return it for San Marcos Academy. Couple of players inactive here tonight for the Knights. Parker Jones dealing with a shoulder issue. Hasn't played much in the past couple of games. He is out tonight. River Ackley also out, and Moses Barley likely will not play as well. Jack Carnes also with an injury. And Malachi Stanford is not with the team right now either. So he is on vacation, I believe. And so the Knights are a little bit short-handed here on this evening. But they've had good depth, and they've had guys step up all year. So we'll see if they're able to do that here tonight. Snap. Howard rolls to his right, looking sideline. Now he's just gonna scramble out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. Major Howard out of bounds for no gain, and it brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Bears. San Marcos Academy, they are the Bears. They are a pre-K through 12th grade school. They also have a boarding program for the middle and high school. So that's an interesting part of them. They are here on this evening. They also have multiple student organizations listed on their website, 9 to be exact. So a really good community here for San Marcos, and they've been good as a team. Here's Howard. Scrambles to his left, fires over the middle. Good adjustment from the Bears receiver to catch it over the middle, but limited gain. That's about 4 yards on the play. And it brings up 3rd down following the nice catch there. It was either Cooper Daly or Rain Marsh over the middle of the field. But it was a nice catch, but for a very limited gain, they'll give him 5. And it brings up 3rd down and 10. If you're new to 6-man football, the main rule changes are that it's an 80-yard field instead of 100. PATs, the traditional kicking it through the post, are worth 2. Your traditional 2-point conversion is worth 1. And 1st down and 15 is the 1st down, not 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the middle, and a good tackle by the Knights. Trips up the ball carrier very close to the line to gain. It is a 1st down. They rule it. So 1st down there for Cash Gilliand on the run. And that'll move the sticks for San Marcos Academy. 2.5-hour drive here to get here to San Marcos. Had some vehicle issues along the way, but ultimately everyone was able to get here, and so glad that everyone's here tonight and ready to play football, and out there with 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Here we go, 1st down and 15 from the 35 for San Marcos Academy. Howard wants to throw, and he does. Incomplete over the middle of the field, but a flag comes out in the backfield. And let's see what the officials decide here in this one. Want to shout out our officials here tonight for officiating this game. I couldn't do it without them, and really great to have them out there. Also want to shout out all of the players, coaches, fans, parents that are able to make this possible. So thanks to all of them. It is homecoming night here on this San Marcos Academy home game. So their homecoming festivities are tonight. So celebrations all around before the game. Had a little bit of a ceremony for some alumni. But fun to see them. Knights trying to spoil back-to-back homecoming nights in a row. Here's a pass complete to the near side. James Hogan wraps up the ball, the receiver rather, but limited gain, maybe midfield they'll say. Hard to tell with the down markers on the other side of the field from where we sit on the home side of the bleachers here. No visiting bleachers here at San Marcos Academy at Ingram Stadium. And so we are broadcasting from the home side here in this one. It is 3rd down, it looks like. 3rd down and about 15, so maybe no gain on the last play. Here's Howard trying to scramble, and he'll step out of bounds again, so avoiding the hit. Steps out of bounds once again. I mean, limited gain, not really getting downfield at all. Here on these plays, they will say no gain, or no, they'll say you lost yards, so back it up about 5 yards. Brings up 4th down and about 20 here with 6:52 and counting on down to play here in the first quarter. Once again, I want to say thanks for tuning in here on this Friday night. Ben Brown with you live from Ingram Stadium here on the campus of San Marcos Academy. Really nice turf field, track surrounding it under the lights. Just a great atmosphere for some football. Here they will punt as the punt is away. It will spiral out of bounds in in Bears territory. No, in the Knights territory. Sorry, I beg your pardon there. Looks like they will spot it at the 25. So the Knights will have to go 55 yards here to put it in the end zone, but this offense is more than capable of doing that. Let's go through some rankings as the Knights jog out there for offense. Knights, according to Max Preps, are ranked 36th nationally in six-man football, so a really prestigious ranking there from Max Preps. 13th in Texas, shows you how good Texas is at football. Some six-man rankings, they are 34th in Texas in that metric. First and 15, Bear to his right, fires over the middle, caught Connor with the first down as he's rattled out of bounds. 15-yard gain, and that's enough to move the sticks for the Knights. A productive first play of the drive, and so much of six-man football is can you move the sticks? Can you gain yards consistently? And I think that's what makes Valor so dangerous. They can hit you over the top with a big play, but they can also take the checkdowns, 5, 10, 15 yards, make guys miss, and so that's what this team is really specialized in. Here's a pitch. Duke near side, trying to find a hole. Breaks one tackle and stumbles into another for about 4 yards maybe. Brings up second down with 6.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Knights wearing white helmets, white jerseys, and blue pants. San Marcos wearing all green helmets, green tops, and green bottoms for the Bears. Here we go, second down and 10. Bear pitches Duke. Duke running. Makes one man miss in the backfield. Cuts back near side. He's running and brought down at about the line to gain. Very, very close. We'll see where they officially spot the football. And it will be a first down. So our head official signals. And the clock will continue rolling on here in this first quarter. Knights like this tempo offense here. Back-to-back runs for Deal. James with the catch. First down. James cuts. Now comes back middle and is brought down. A good tackle there from the San Marcos Bear defender, but that's another Valor Knights first down. Yes, it is. The head official will signal that. And the Knights continue to move it on down the field. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Bear in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Looks. Now fires middle. Dangerous pass over the middle of the field. Incomplete. As he was looking for James Hoagland there, I believe. Yes, he was. But ultimately, the pass is incomplete. Knights trying to add on to this 10-0 lead early. Had a safety and ultimately then scored a touchdown. So the Knights trying to score here, and they do. So James Hoagland with the catch. We may dip off the air. No, we will not. So momentary scare there, I believe. No, we may dip off. So touchdown for the Knights. If we do dip off the air here, just reload. No, we will not. Computer giving us some scares here. But it's a touchdown for the Knights, 16-0 here in this one, as Matthew looks to add on 2 more following the James Hoagland touchdown. Matthew trying to add 2 more with his leg. 16-0 the score currently. Valor has the lead over San Marcos Academy. The snap, hold, kick is all true, and that's 2 more. So 18-0 is the score. Matthew now 2 of 2 on PATs. James now has recovered a fumble for a safety and has also scored a touchdown. So a touchdown for James, and the Knights will have an 18-0 lead here with 5.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. I want to say thanks for tuning in here on this Friday night. Coming off phone hotspot here on this evening, and hoping the Knights can get a decisive dub. Also, another 6-man rule is a 45-point mercy rule at halftime or beyond. So that is something to keep an eye out for as we hit halftime. We will see what the score is looking like as we draw near to halftime. Knights getting set to kick it away here, as it is Garrison Millender set to return for the San Marcos Bears. See Duke also out there on special teams. Rhodes Horner in as well as Matthew sends it away into the air here on this Friday night. It is fielded by Millender. He's going to return near side after cutting back across the field and has the boom laid on him. Duke and Rhodes in there on the tackle, and that's a good gain on the kick return, as they will spot him at about the 25 thereabouts. The 27 is where they will officially spot the football. So from the 27-yard line, the Knights will be on defense. San Marcos Academy looking to answer the score against them, 18-0. Valor holds the lead here over the Bears. First down and 15. San Marcos Academy running a formation where they've got two guys that could receive the snap, who will then pitch it back to Major Howard. They do so. Howard gets it out quickly, but it is incomplete. Falls at the feet of Cooper Daly. Daly, their leading, one of their leading rushers on the year. Green Max Preps has 229 rushing yards on the year and 5 rushing touchdowns. So he's been their lead runner, one of their lead runners of choice. Also, David Followell has been impactful for them through the run game as well. Here we go, second down and 15 from the 27-yard line. San Marcos Academy on offense. And now they will wait to snap the football. Long pause there, as looks like they were trying to fake out the Knights. Here we go. Howard to throw. Howard floater ball over the middle. Caught by Daly, but Daly brought down by a pair of Knights. Matthew Schlappe had coverage. Also looks like Luke Curtis in there on the tackle as well. So a combo tackle there for the Knights. Brings up third down and about 12. We'll say 12. Third down and 12 here for the San Marcos Academy Bears, as they need a score here. Knights have been rolling on offense thus far, and San Marcos Academy needs a score. Now signaling, looks like an audible here. They do have a play clock here inside of 5. And now, game clock at 4:35. They do get the snap off. Screen pass. It is near side and dropped by Garrison Millender, as Millender has the pass fall at his feet. Brings up fourth down and 12, and they've already punted in this game, but you do have to imagine that they will be looking to go for it here. I mean, they're down 3 scores as of right now, and that could continue to climb if the Knights can get rolling on offense here this evening. Beautiful atmosphere for football here at San Marcos Academy. Ingram Stadium is where we are. Here's the snap. They will throw. It's Howard. Howard, high pass, near side. Oh, it's caught. First down and more. Nice catch there. Cooper Daly with a long gain inside of Knights territory down to the 25-yard line. A high pass that just fell into the hands of Cooper Daly, and Matthew Schlappe able to bring him down immediately after the catch, but not before. It is a big gain for the Bears. Inside of 4 minutes now, following the long completion to the 26-yard line. So the 26 is where they'll spot it. Looking directly on from about the 17-yard line is where I'm situated in the bleachers. Howard over the middle, pass caught on the slant, and it's about halfway to the marker. Catch, Garrison Millender with the catch. Luke Curtis on the tackle, and the Knights will look to hold him out of the end zone here. Now a red zone opportunity for San Marcos Academy, their first of the ball game, and we'll see if they take a shot at the end zone. A lot of passing here, pass-heavy offense early on here in this game. Ball is on the 13-yard line. They need about 6 for the first down. Here's Howard. Howard blitzed. James in the backfield. Now Howard looking to take off. Flutters it, and it's picked off by the Knights. Deflections, and it lands in the hands of Luke Curtis. and Luke rattled down at about midfield, but not before the Knights take possession of the football on defense there. A good pick for Luke. So Luke gets the interception on a tipped ball that was it was deflected by Cannon Smith there in coverage and off the hands of the receiver and then into the hands of the DB Luke Curtis, and he returns it to the Knights 36-yard line. So Valor looking to get another score here. San Marcos Academy was driving. Bears had a productive drive going, but ultimately it is snuffed out in the red zone, and the Knights are able to take possession. Here we go, 3:05 first quarter, Knights 18-0 lead. Bear and Duke in the backfield. Bear takes a snap. He wants to throw immediately. Now he does. Duke with the catch. Duke breaks a tackle, first down and more. Flag comes out far side, and this may come back for an illegal block of some kind. Good 20 to 25-yard gain there for Duke, but looks like this may be called back. Let's see what the officials have to say. Head official facing this way. Face mask on the defense. So this will count for the Knights, and it'll be a personal foul on the Bears. So Valor gets the benefit of the doubt there. Face mask penalty for San Marcos Academy, and the Knights will have first down from, looks like inside the red zone. No, just outside. So they'll spot it at, nope, now they're going to keep walking. Let's just wait and see where the Chains crew sets they're going to set them down. So from the 10, so first down and goal from the 10. Knights looking to punch in another score here, already up 18-0. Sam Grismer, the snapper. Here is Bear, drops back, fires, and it's dropped over the middle. Bennett Herman had it in his hands as it falls to the earth. Incomplete. Brings up second down and 10, or second down and goal from the 10, I should say, here for the Knights. Once again, some of those rankings we mentioned earlier. Valor 36th nationally, according to Max Preps. That is compared to 1,430th for San Marcos Academy. San Marcos Academy is 204th in Texas, while Max Preps has Valor at 13. So comparison of rankings there, Knights are favored by 45 according to sixmanfootball.com. But Bennett gets redemption following the drop. He scores the touchdown. Bear with his second passing touchdown of the ballgame. Bennett Herman on the receiving end, and that is a touchdown for the Knights. Bumps the lead, 24-zip here first quarter with 2:43 on the clock. Matthew Schlappe trying to add two more with his legs. James Hoagland, the holder. Sam Grizz, the long snapper. Five on the play clock. Here's the snap, the hold, kick is a line drive, and it's good through the uprights. Matthew with his third made attempt here for two on this evening. He is now 100% on the evening. So Matthew doing a good job in the kicking department as always. But the Knights, going back to the earlier thought before the touchdown, Knights favored by 45 according to sixmanfootball.com here in this game. That is the mercy rule. And they are 34th in Texas according to sixmanfootball.com, while San Marcos Academy is 195th. So only a 9-rank discrepancy for San Marcos Academy in Texas between Max Preps and sixmanfootball.com. Meanwhile, the Knights have about a 20 rank discrepancy between Max Preps and sixmanfootball.com. Band plays here for San Marcos Academy. A nice field out here. They've got a band. They've got a good turnout here on this homecoming evening here tonight. 2:43 on the clock, first quarter. Valor leads 26-0. A safety and 3 touchdowns for the Knights. Bear has 3 passing touchdowns on the evening. James with a receiving touchdown, Bennett a receiving touchdown, and Connor with a receiving touchdown. Here's the onside / squib kick. It's recovered by San Marcos. And the Bears will take over just inside midfield. Inside their own 35, it looks like, at their own 34, where they will take possession. And the Bears said a last drive needed to score. I think they need to score now more than ever. Trailing by 26, a 4-possession deficit for the Bears. And they need to score. So with 2:38 to play, trying to get it into the end zone. Probably their best starting field position of the night from their own 34. Howard is the quarterback. Major Howard doing the quarterbacking duties. Here's a low snap again. Howard forced to fall on it. Cannon Smith touches him to the ground. And that's another negative play for the Bears, as the fumble backs them up to their own 24. 24 is where we'll say they spot it. So now they got to go a long ways. Looks like second down and about 26 yards for San Marcos Academy. Their best play of the night so far was a deep pass, just a lob that was caught by Cooper Daly. So we'll see if they try to replicate that here again. Low snap again. Knights get this one on the fumble. Cannon Smith up the far side. Now he fumbles, and it's fielded by San Marcos Academy. So looks like it will be San Marcos. Yes, it will be. So San Marcos Academy football, as they will play from their own looks like their own 2-yard line. So it will be first down and 15 following the bad snap. Cannon Smith was able to pick it up and it looked like he was going to take it back for the Knights. Had it punched out by a Bear defender, however. And San Marcos Academy keeps possession. So Knights nearly an opportunity to add more to this lead, but ultimately are unable to do so. And it will mean San Marcos Academy is just backed up all the way to their own, it looks like their own 3-yard line for first and 15. Howard in his own end zone. Low snap again, takes the football. Knights blitz. Pass just sent out of there. Maybe in the direction of Cash Gillian, but ultimately to the ground, incomplete. Brings up second down and 15. So this is not a good situation for San Marcos Academy. Backed up nearly to their own goal line, but the Bears need to get out of there. Had a promising drive 2 possessions ago, but then ultimately threw an interception, and then had the fumble, but ultimately kept possession after the Knights fumbled. Here we go, second down and 15. Howard, actually this is not Howard, this is a handoff up the middle for limited yardage if they got any gain. It'll bring up third down and about 12 upcoming. Looks like Major Howard was the back on the play. So the quarterback also running the football there on a designed run play. And San Marcos Academy will have third down and about 12 upcoming as they huddle. 1:12, first quarter action, 26-0. Valor has the lead, a minute on the clock and counting down. 7 on the play clock. Now Howard with the snap. Quick pass over the middle. Daly with the catch. He's going to try and run. Connor goes to the ankles and brings down the receiver. So he will get it about 6 yards shy of the line to gain. And with 45 seconds and counting on down, it'll be fourth down and about 6 upcoming for the San Marcos Academy Bears. So the Bears need this conversion here, kind of a do-or-die situation for the Bears. They may punt, though. Looks like that may be their punter out there on the field. They will, so they will punt. As kick spiraling end over end, bounces at midfield, and takes about a 3-yard hop to the Knights 37. Just about Knights 37, Knights 38, somewhere in that vicinity. And Valor will take possession right around midfield. And they will have another opportunity to add on to this lead. So 9 seconds to play first quarter. Likely time for one more play here in the quarter. 26-0. Valor has the lead over San Marcos Academy. Knights lead the Bears with, once again, under 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Bear, empty backfield. Sam Grismer, the snapper. Bear takes the snap, drops back. He wants to go deep. Now comes back short. James Hoagland, catch. He's got more. Still crawling for the line to gain. He is about a yard short, it appears. And that will conclude the first quarter. After one quarter, the Knights have a 26-0 lead over the San Marcos Academy Bears. We'll be right back with the second quarter. Once again, Knights 26, Bears 0. Don't go anywhere. This is Valor Football.
Go get a snack. Don't forget the hamburgers for the junior class. Butter brace and cookie dough. Looks like maybe Maddie Merrill might be walking around selling those. Yeah. Flag her down if you're interested.
$26-0, 26-0. That is the score. Valor has the lead over San Marcos Academy as we get set to begin the second period here in this game. Knights recovered a fumble in the end zone for a safety for 2 points and then went on to score 3 touchdowns. They have not had a drive where they have not scored here in this football game yet. San Marcos Academy has gotten to the red zone once, but was unable to cash that in. Here's the Knights. Handoff. Here's Luke. Luke lowering the shoulder, and he has got a lot of yards. First down and more inside of the red zone now. That's about a 30 to 30-yard gain, we'll say. That will bring up first down and goal from the 10 here for Valor. Looking to add to this 26-point lead. 9:40 and counting down here in the first quarter. Bear takes the snap. Now pump fakes. Looking. Now dancing. Fires. End zone. Near side. Incomplete. Oh, Matthew Schlappy hit him in the hands, but sliding, trying to make that catch. Matthew just had it slip out of his grasp. Incomplete. Brings up second down and goal from the 10 for Valor. See a few parents out here making the trek. See the McFarlings, the Schlappies directly in front. Also a few other Valor fans here, but a strong San Marcos Academy turnout as it is their homecoming evening, and so festivities throughout the night for them. Second down and goal here from the 10. Knights trying to put it in the end zone. Bennett motions out wide. Now Bear over the middle. Oh, complete, but a big hit from Cooper Daly. Knocks Seth Flowers to the ground following the completion. And that'll bring up third down. A 2-yard gain there for Seth, but he was absolutely flattened and kind of limps off to the sideline. I think he'll be okay, but just a big hit there from Cooper Daly. And Seth will be subbed out here as it looks like Duke and Connor come in for this third down play. 8:50 for the Knights in the second quarter, 26-0 lead in the red zone, trying to convert. Bear, back shoulder, fade, James Hoagland in the end zone. It is caught, touchdown Knights. Bears didn't think that was complete, saying he was bobbling it, but James Hoagland with the touchdown reception. That is his second of the ball game, and Valor adds 6 more. 32-0 is the score following James' second receiving touchdown of the game. Bear now up to 4 passing touchdowns on the night. So Valor now 32-0 lead. Matthew Schlappy to kick for Valor. James Hoagland is the holder. Samuel Grismer the long snapper. Snap, hold, kick, low, but a line drive sails through. So Matthew Schlappy, 4 of 4 on 2-point conversions with his leg. And with 8:40 to play, 34-0, Valor has the lead over the San Marcos Academy Bears. So Bears will get set to receive the kickoff, and they need a score here to get back in this game. 34-0, nearing the 45-point threshold needed for the mercy rule. Obviously, that does not apply until halftime, but ultimately, it's going to be hard to climb back from if they're unable to score here on this possession. Already looking at a large deficit that could be hard to come back from, but if this gets to a 40 or a 42-0 situation, that's going to be even harder to come back from. And San Marcos Academy needs a score here for sure. Here we go. Matthews set to kick it away. See Rhodes, Cannon. Looks like Cooper Allen out there, Aiden Murray, and Bennett Herman on special teams. Matthew, his kick is up and away through the lights. It will bounce, and it will sit, meaning it'll have to be returned by the Bears. Here's the returner up to the 20-yard line, gallops through a tackle, but ultimately brought down and right at the 20. So same result had it gone out the back of the end zone. It is at about the 20-yard line for the San Marcos Academy Bears. Thanks for tuning in here on this Friday night. Ben Brown with you live from the bleachers here at Ingram Stadium on the campus of San Marcos Academy. Beautiful turf field here with the SMA at about midfield here for the Bears. End zone say Bears, so just really nice facilities here for San Marcos Academy, and grateful to them. Here's Major Howard. He takes the snap, fires, floater, caught near far side rather, and James Hoagland able to help bring him down. Also Connor McFarling in on the tackle, but a 10-yard gain brings up second down and about 5 upcoming for the Bears, and they will look to get a drive going. They need momentum. They need positive steps going in the right direction. They need to string those together. Really, six-man's about can you move the ball down the field, and can you do it well? So that's what they're looking to do here. That's a good step in the right direction. A 10-yard gain on first down. Second down and 5. Here we go. Under 8 minutes to play now here in the second quarter. Low snap again. Howard has it. James in the backfield. Now pass fired. It is complete, and Cannon Smith with a big tackle there on the play brings down the ball carrier, the receiver rather. David Followell, the junior, hauling it in. He wanted a flag, but that was a clean tackle, and Cannon will bring him down. It brings up third down and 5. No gain on the play following the San Marcos Academy completion. Just about 7 minutes now and counting down to play here in the second quarter. Clock running here on this third down and 5. Third down and 4 about for San Marcos Academy. Here's Howard. Howard looking over the middle. Near side. It is caught. Nice catch there for number 22, Cooper Daly. Daly has been the primary target for Major Howard so far throughout this one. Comes in with 241 receiving yards if Max Preps' stats are correct. For contrast, the Knights receiving yards leaders, Connor has about 600, Duke 451 coming in, James about 275, Bennett 286. So those are the Knights receiving yards leaders coming in to this game. Here we go, first down and 15 for the Bears. Howard pitches. This is Followell trying to jet through. Cannon Smith has a tackle, and ultimately a horde of Knights following. Aiden Murray in there on the tackle as well. And that'll make sure that there is no gain on the play. Or no, they'll give him no gain, yeah. So second down and 15 upcoming following the run 4-0 here for San Marcos Academy. Again, the Bears school started in the early 1900s. Pre-K 3 through 12th grade they are, with a boarding program for 6th through 12th grade. So a unique school, and so they are, and they've got great facilities out here too. Nice field, and just a great venue for football. Here we go. It's Howard. Howard looking to throw. Now he takes off, looking to run, slides down about 4 yards. 4 yards of yardage, we'll say. Brings up 3rd down and about 11. Looking at stats for the Knights on the year, Parker Jones with 3 interceptions to lead the team. He is inactive tonight with a shoulder issue. Hadn't really played much in the last 2 games, so that is why. Aiden Murray with 2 interceptions, Duke with 2 interceptions, and Luke Curtis with 1 coming in, but has added a 2nd here tonight. So that is the interception leaders for the Knights here on the season. Major Howard, 3rd down, long throw over the middle, and it is caught. Wow, nice catch there in the middle of the field for deep yardage to about the 20. Pass complete to Garrison Millender. Millender with the catch and the 1st down. So big play there, 2nd big play of the game for San Marcos Academy, as they will spot the ball at about the 19-yard line. So the quarterback finds his target for a 1st down. So another nice play for San Marcos Academy, trying to punch it in for 6. That's the goal. Clock at 5:18, now 5:17, rolling on down. Here's a snap. Howard, heavy blitz, now fires. Pass complete near side for limited gain, as it is Rain Marsh, the freshman, with the catch. And that'll bring up 2nd down and about 6. So actually a better gain than originally I thought. But they'll give him about 7 yards. Brings up 2nd down and 6. They need to get to about the 4-yard line for a 1st down. 4:45 and counting on down here in this 2nd quarter. Knights have a 34-0 lead over the San Marcos Academy Bears. Now Howard looks like he may pitch it to Followell here. He does not. Handoff up the middle. This is Gillian. Gillian running hard, and he's got positive yardage.
Cash Gillen fights his way forward.
And Gillian will be about 3 yards shy of the marker. Brings up 3rd down and about 3 for the Bears. So about to duck under. 4 minutes to play here. This has been a longer drive for the Bears, as they've consistently run clock. Looks like Howard may pass here. He is behind the 2 men receiving the snap. So when he's behind the 2, he usually drops back to pass. When he's not, it's usually a run. Here's a dump off. Followell, catch. Followell trying to get to the pylon. Ran out of bounds. Duke and Connor made sure that that was not going to be a touchdown, as he sniffed the end zone, but was unable to get there. But it's a 1st down, so 1st down yardage, and from about the 1-yard line, San Marcos Academy will look to punch it in. 34-0, Knights have the lead, but ultimately this may dwindle here. 1st down and goal from the 1. San Marcos Academy wearing all green jerseys. Knights have a white, blue for their combination. Here's a snap. It is a dump off. Goal line, incomplete. Signals from the near sideline official. Oh no, well,
Howard leaves it.
now it looks like they may say touchdown. No, it's incomplete. So official says incomplete. Brings up 2nd down and goal from the 1 on the pass to Cash Gillian. That fell incomplete. 3:11 to play. 2nd quarter, 34-0 Knights lead. Bears knocking on the doorstep of the end zone. Howard going to take the snap. He will fire low. It is incomplete again. Intended for Bryson Groves, the junior, near just on a little out route near the pylon, but it is incomplete as well. And it brings up 3rd down and goal from the 1. Let's see if they run it here. Had success earlier in short yardage situations running the football, but back-to-back passes have fallen incomplete. And with 3:06 on the clock, second quarter, San Marcos Academy looking to score. Knights offense has done a good job today for the most part when they've been out there, but the defense has given up a couple. This is the longest drive of the game here in this one. Howard to pass. Howard to scramble. Howard looking end zone. It is flicked over and caught right on the pylon, dragging the toes. The Bears receiver, Cash Gilliland, with the catch. And Gilliland will have a touchdown. So 34-6 drops the Knights lead to 28 now. And San Marcos Academy has officially reached the scoreboard. Here we go. Siwoo On, the freshman, the kicker, looking to try and knock this one through. Has a light breeze beginning to blow here. Rippling the flag. Out there beyond the end zone. Kick is good for 2 more. So 34-8 is the score, and the Knights have seen their lead dwindle now. 34-8 is the lead as it is down to 26 points. Thanks for tuning in here on this Friday evening. Ben Brown coming to you live from the bleachers here at Ingram Stadium on the campus of San Marcos Academy. So glad that you have joined us here on this evening as temperatures are at about 80 degrees currently, dropping into the 70s as the night goes on. So that's what the weather looks like. No clouds in the sky here here in San Marcos, and just a beautiful atmosphere under the lights here for football as we play. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Knights have a 34-8 lead over the Bears as the Bears get set to kick off right to left here. Knights going from left to right. Homecoming evening for the San Marcos Academy Bears. Festivities before the game, and so they have some festivities happening, and the Knights trying to play spoiler as Jonesboro's homecoming was last week as well. Knights trying to make sure 2 homecomings in a row are at least the football game is spoiled. Here's an onside kick, backing up Matthew Slappy. He'll field it, trying to return it now as he has dropped at the about midfield, just shy there. They'll say the 35, somewhere around that area of the field. And the Valor Knights will take possession, looking to extend this 34-8 lead and try and get it back to where it was at a 34-point advantage. Here we go, Knights offensive unit out there. Saw Samuel Grismer take some play center a lot the last drive. Aiden Murray in now, so seeing both of them play center, so good to see some fresh legs in and out there. James Hoagland also in here. Looks like Connor, Duke, Bear, and Bennett on the offensive front as well. Here's the snap. Bear looking. He wants to go deep. Now he's going to go deep. It is James. James Hoagland, catch, stumbles. He will reach the end zone. Touchdown Knights. James Hoagland having himself a day with 3 receiving touchdowns on the ball game. Bear is up to 5 passing TDs, and ultimately James looks like he's having probably the best game of the season so far for him. He's recovered a safety, or given the Knights a safety, I should say. Also 3 receiving touchdowns on the night, so he's doing a great job balling out. And ultimately Bear with 5 passing touchdowns as well, having himself a day as well. Matthew Slappy, 100% on kicks today, 4 of 4. Can he make it 5 of 5? James Hoagland, the holder. Sam Grizz, the long snapper. Oh, high snap. James going to look to throw. Now play breaks down. Pitches. Now it's a fumble, and Matthew will just dive on it. And this will wrap up the play. So it is the PAT is no good, but Matthew didn't really have a chance to kick the ball as it was a high snap. So we will not credit him with a missed attempt there, but rather just a failed play for the Knights. And we will see if Valor is able to get a stop and get the ball back to add to this lead. It is 40-8 currently with 2:44 to play here in the first half. If you're just joining us, the Knights have scored 5 touchdowns on the night. They have converted on 4 of the kicks following the touchdowns, and they have a safety as well. So that is how the scoring has shaken out here in this ball game as the Knights get set to kick off left to right here on this evening. I believe this is the first time on the season we've had 50 or more listeners here on the broadcast, so thanks to everybody for tuning in here tonight. And just a great atmosphere out here, high 70s in the temps, low 80s, just a beautiful evening for football here on this Friday night in October. Matthew Schlappe set to kick it off. It looks like it is maybe Cooper Daly set to return back deep, standing at his own 5-yard line for the San Marcos Academy Bears. Bears have a band here out tonight, also the cheerleaders, and a great crowd for the Bears, and the Knights unit traveling as well. Here's a kick onside. Knights think they've got it as there's a pile of Bears and Knights around the football. Let's see who has it. They will signal. Have not made a signal yet. Cannon thinks Valor's got it. Let's see. And it looks like they do. Awaiting the official signal, but it is the Valor offense heading out there. So a onside recovery for the Knights. Cannon Smith in there on the play, doing a great job on special teams for Valor. And the offensive unit will have a chance to add on to this lead. 40-8 is the score. 32-point advantage currently as the Knights pushing to extend this lead even more. Bear alone in the shotgun, takes the snap, drifts. He wants to go deep. Now looking back short. Now he'll fire over the middle. Pass complete. It's Aiden Murray. Aiden makes a man miss. Pushing. He is about a yard short of the line to gain. Very, very close. We'll see if they mark him across the line or short. They'll give him the first down. So the official being generous there on the call. But that's a first down Knights as Valor continues to move. And there's just been a massive improvement since the beginning of the season and last year for this Knights team as they are humming on offense. James Hoagland gets a block on the screen. Take it to the house, James. Have yourself a day. He's got 4 touchdowns now on the day, and he is having himself a night. 4 receiving touchdowns for James Hoagland. Bear up to 6 passing touchdowns, and the Knights have a 46-8 lead here on this evening. It's a 38-point advantage. Matthew Schlappe trying to add 2 more. This Knights offense is really starting to hum and keep going here in this one. So thanks to everybody listening here as Matthew's kick a line drive, and it's good. So Matthew on kick attempts, he's 5 of 5, and Valor has 2 more on their lead. It is now 48-8. A 40-point advantage. Remember, the mercy rule is 45 at halftime. So if Valor could get a quick stop, get the football back, this game could be over by halftime, and Valor aiming to do that here in this second quarter. I want to say thanks for tuning in. Ben Brown with you live from the bleachers here at Ingram Stadium on the campus of San Marcos Academy. As we have a decent Valor contingent out here. See the Smiths, the McFarlings, the Schlappes, and a couple others out here on this evening for the Knights. A really good San Marcos turnout as they have their homecoming night here tonight for the Bears. 8:11 p.m. Central Time, 2:14 on the clock, second quarter. Knights kick off from left to right. Matthew Schlappe putting the ball on the tee, set to boot it away. See Connor out there on special teams, also Cannon, James, Aiden, and Rhodes Horner. Here's the onside, fielded and taken to the turf. Bryson Groves, the junior, gets the recovers the onside kick, and the Knights will try to get a defensive stop here coming up before halftime. 48-8 the score. Valor holds a 40-point advantage currently. 45 is the mercy rule. Knights trying to get there and end this one at halftime, but they're going to need a stop and a score before that happens. Knights unit trying to get the stop. Here's San Marcos Academy on their own 31-yard line, moving from right to left. Here's the snap. Pitch back to Howard. Howard looking. Knights bring one man. Passes deep. Connor trying to get there. He's unable to do so, and it's a long completion. First down and more. Cooper Daly inside of Knights territory. That'll move the sticks and a lot more for San Marcos Academy. Connor in coverage there, just couldn't quite get back to the pass, and Cooper Daly is able to get the football inside the 20. It's a red zone opportunity for the Knights, and now we've got the 2-minute warning here. Whistles on the field. We'll take a timeout. 48-8, San Marcos Academy moving the football. Bears trying to punch it in before halftime. Also trying to avoid the mercy rule here in this one, but they are looking like they are on track to do that here in this game. We'll step aside for about 20 seconds. Don't go anywhere. This is Knights football. Knights break the huddle here as they are trying to get a stop. Dug back deep in their own territory. On defense from the 18-yard line. First down and 15 for San Marcos Academy. The Bears wearing all green uniforms trying to punch it in for 6. They trail by 40 currently with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Here's the snap. Howard looking to pass. Howard. Oh, he fumbled. He lost it. And he ultimately does recover it, though. Close play there as Major Howard momentarily bobbled it. Ball went to the turf, but he recovers. And with 1:52 to play, San Marcos Academy will keep possession of the football. So a long loss. Timeout Valor as Coach Bird wants to get this football back. You can tell. Second down and about 25 upcoming here on this play. San Marcos Academy going from right to left as we recap. Let's see. So far in this one, the Knights have been good on offense. There have been 6 passing touchdowns for Bear Grismer from the quarterback position. 4 of them to James, 1 to Bennett, 1 to Connor. He's been on point so far tonight, and he's just been really good tonight from the quarterback position. Matthew's been good kicking-wise, 5 of 5 on PATs. And then James has recovered a safety for the Knights for 2 more. So all in all, it leads to 48 points for Valor. Luke Curtis also an interception. Cannon Smith a fumble recovery, but yeah, he also did fumble on the same play. So those will cancel out. 1:52 to play, not following the Knights timeout. Second down and long. Second down and 25. It looks like here for San Marcos Academy. From the 35, from the Knights 35, Howard drops back. Blitz for the Knights. He's going to try and outrun him, and he ultimately decides to not test Duke, as Duke able to run him out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up, actually, they will lose yardage, so backs him up 3. Brings up third down and 28 upcoming here, as out of bounds means the clock will stop. And Knights trying to get this football back. They want to stop and then a score and try and end this football game before halftime. But as they look to do so with 1:45 to play in the second quarter. Major Howard doing the quarterbacking duties for the Bears. Here's a snap back to Howard. Howard looking to throw. He throws it. James Hoagland nearly a one-handed interception. The pass is complete. Wow. Looks like it is no, it's incomplete. Okay. Ball hits the turf as James nearly caught it one-handed, and then the receiver for San Marcos Academy nearly caught it as well. So it falls incomplete. Neither does reel it in. And with 1:39 to play, San Marcos Academy facing 4th down and 28. They say 4th down and 30 on the scoreboard. So we'll say 4th down and 30. 1:39 to play. This could be the game as the Knights offense trying to get the ball back to score, try and take this to halftime with the mercy rule in effect. Need a long shot here. 4th down and 30. Do or die for the Bears. Major Howard to the right. Now looking. Fires deep. This is over the head of his intended receiver. Garrison Millender cannot haul it in over his head. The senior sees the pass fall incomplete. And that means that it is a turnover on downs. Knights get the football back here, and they are up 40 points. Remember, if they could score a touchdown and then get a stop, this game would be over at halftime. A 45-point mercy rule is the rule. That's what Coach Bird is trying to get his Knights squad to do. 48-8 the score currently with a minute and a half to play in the first half. James out there, Aiden, Connor, Bennett, Bear, and Cooper Allen in a running back for the Knights. So Cooper's seen some more playing time tonight. First snaps on offense, also has seen some special teams duties here on the evening as well. Snap goes back. Cooper takes the handoff. He has blockers out in front, near side, and he steps out of bounds. Official waves at about midfield, and that looks like where they will spot the football thereabouts with 1:23 on the clock here in the second quarter. They will spot the ball across midfield, so into Bears territory. The Knights have the ball at the Bears 39. Aiden snap low, but Bear takes it. Wants to throw deep. Now rolls out back to his left. Good blocking from Aiden at center. Now testing the DB. Bennett with the catch near side, runs out of bounds. First down and more, plenty inside the 15 for the Knights. Bennett Herman with the catch and more with 1:09 on the clock here in this one. And the Knights will have first down and goal. Oh, yes, from the 15-yard line. First down and goal for Valor here in this one. 1:09 on the clock. Knights with tempo. Cooper Allen takes the pitch. Cooper up the middle, pushing, still going, spins off a tackle inside the 5. So he bounces down to the 4, and that will run the clock, assuming San Marcos Academy does not burn a timeout, which it does not appear they will. So they will not take a timeout. Knights will presumably run this clock down and then try to punch it into the end zone. Never mind. Here's Cooper. Oh, he fumbled it, but falls on his own fumble. Oh, that was dangerous. But Cooper Allen able to fall on his own fumble. And timeout San Marcos Academy. So the Bears take a timeout. It'll be third down and goal from the 4-yard line for Valor. 40 seconds on the clock. Knights trying to punch it in here for 6. And if they could do so and then get a stop, it would likely end the ball game. 45-point mercy rule is the rule. We'll see if the Knights try to pass it here. They've had success through the air, trusting Bear throughout the night. Cooper Allen's gotten a couple carries in a row for the Knights, but we'll see what they're able to do here on this play. It's been a really nice night for the Knights offense so far. Knights defense has done enough to get them a big lead, 48-8 the score. And Valor just trying to end it at halftime, but not there yet. That's important to note, not there yet. And we will see if they're able to get there. Knights once again wearing white helmets, white tops, and blue pants to complement that. All green look for San Marcos. Green helmets, green tops, and green pants for the Bears. Here's a run. Cooper Allen, near side, touchdown into the end zone. Oh, we've got a flag late. We'll see what this is. Multiple flags come in. We'll see if Cooper Allen's touchdown run stands or if it will get called back. A pair of flags on the play. It is holding on the Knights. So the freshman's touchdown run will not count. And that'll move it back. So third down and long now. Third down and goal now upcoming from the 14. So Cooper Allen nearly with a run for a touchdown there. 35 seconds on the clock. Third down and goal from the 14. Knights trying to punch it in here. Looks like you would think we'd see pass here now on this long play. But really nice running from Cooper Allen. He's had a couple carries so far in this one. A running back, the smaller freshman, has done a nice job. Allen is the back. Bear the quarterback. Pistol formation. James runs across. Play action. Now looking. Bear wants to go deep. Now has pressure. Rolls back. Looking. Has to get it away. Now does. Aiden Murray with the catch at the 10 and is rattled down at the 5. So Knights trying to score here as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to play following the timeout for Valor. San Marcos Academy, rather, the official signals. San Marcos Academy timeout. It'll bring up 4th down and goal from about the 5. This is a big 4th down here for the Knights. If they could score here, it would likely mean that this game would end at halftime. But if they are not able to score, it would mean we would have a halftime. And halftime generally 10 to 15 minutes extra. And then third quarter, Knights did defer. So they will get the football first to begin the half. Should this reach the second half. Sorry, had a mental fog there, but we are just about ready to go. Aiden, James, Bear, Bennett, Duke, and let's see who the other one, Connor is the other man on the field. Big 4th down here. 4th down and about 6. 4th down and goal. Need a touchdown. Knights looking to punch it in. Bear, the quarterback. James out wide. Also looks like Duke out wide. Connor, Bennett bunched. Aiden Murray is the center. Play clock down to 20. Plenty of time there. Bear takes the snap. Now we've got whistles, and we have a timeout. Coach Bird will use his second timeout of the ball game. Wants to make sure that the Knights have the correct play call here, and that will result in another stoppage. So 16 seconds to play. Knights versus Bears. Knights hold a 40-point lead. 48-8 the score. 16 seconds to play. Knights trying to end the game with a touchdown. If they're able to do so and then get a stop, that would end this football game. If they're unable to punch it in here, though, it would mean we would likely go to halftime. Coach Bird drawing up something in the huddle. Let's see what this Knights team has. Staring the goal line down from the 6-yard line. Can they convert? Bear alone in the backfield. Takes the snap, rolls left. Now looking, end zone, Connor. It is caught! Touchdown, Valor. On his head, Connor McFarling pulls it in. They just threw a fade ball up in the back of the end zone. Bear to Connor for 6. Bear up to 7 passing touchdowns on the night. Connor has 2 receiving touchdowns, and that will mean that this game likely is just about over. 54-8 the score. Knights have a 46-point lead. Matthew Schlappy looking to add 2 more for this Knights squad. A safety and 7 touchdowns is how we've gotten to this 54-point advantage for the Knights. Matthew looking to add 2 more. 1 touchdown for San Marcos Academy. That got them their 8. Here's a bad snap. Matthew will roll out, looking to throw off his back foot. Incomplete to Bennett. Nearly a great improv act there from Matthew, who is somewhere in the quarterback depth chart. I think he's 3rd or 4th, probably 4th string quarterback for the Knights. But the kicker unable to connect on the 2-point attempt there. Or I guess it would have been 1 since it would have been a bad snap. But nonetheless, incomplete, and the Knights are looking to get a stop. 10 seconds left in the first half. 54-8 the score in this one. Valor leads San Marcos Academy by 46. So that's enough for the mercy rule should we get there. Once again, San Marcos Academy needs a score to send this game to halftime and keep it on into the third quarter. Here we go. Knights will get set to kick it away. We'll see what they do here. I would suspect they'll kick it deep. Don't want to give the Bears good field position, but also they could try and recover an onside kick if they kick it short. We'll see what they do. Options here for the Knights. Matthew puts it on the tee. Bennett, Cannon, Luke, Connor, and looks like maybe Rhodes. And yes, it is Rhodes on special teams to complement Matthew Schlappy at kicker. Here's Matthew. He will send it into the air. Kick is fielded at the 5, and fair catch, it looks like, signaled by the Bears.
And ball knee hit the ground, it looks like, I'm guessing, so he's down.
So actually, I think instead of a fair catch, his knee hit the ground when he fielded it. So the ball will be on the 6-yard line. That's going to make things infinitely more difficult for the San Marcos Academy Bears here in this one. 54-8, Valor leads. San Marcos Academy needs a touchdown to keep this game on going past halftime. Knights defense trying to keep everything in front of them. 8 seconds. Time for 1 or 2 more plays here in the half. Homecoming evening for the Bears. Knights trying to spoil it just as they did last week on the Jonesboro Eagles homecoming night. 1st and 15, but really it's 8 seconds on the clock to get a score. Bears on offense, Knights on defense. Knights, 2 deep safeties, 3 linebackers, 1 rushing the quarterback. Cannon trying to get there. He is unable to do so. Howard stepping up, going to throw deep. Here we go. Matthew on coverage. Oh, he nearly picked it, but was able to bat it away. Clock maybe should have 1 second on it. It goes down to 0. Let's see what the officials signal. They may signal 1 more second.
There's going to be 1 second left on the.
So there will be 1 second on the clock. The halftime clock has started, but we're not at halftime. So there will be 1 second left. 1 second left on the clock, and 54-8 the Knights lead. This is going to be a Hail Mary. May see some laterals here, but a do-or-die situation here for the Bears. Bears will need to get a score on this play. Trail by 46. The mercy rule just about in effect for the Valor Knights. Trying to win this game. See Gage Bynum in there on the D-line. Luke Curtis at DB, Matthew Schlappy, James Hoagland, Rhodes Horner in there as well. And 1 more on the play. Looks like maybe Aiden Murray out there as well. Here's the snap. That's the buzzer. 1 final play. Gage trying to get there. Howard looking. He's going to run. Now let's see what he's got. He will go out of bounds. That's going to do it. Valor takes home the dub. 54-8 is the score. And that will do it here as the Knights will take home the dub. 54-8. So a 46-point dub for the Knights as both teams line up at midfield to shake hands. Let's give you an MVP for the game. Said he might have been on his way to it in the first half. James Hoagland, we'll give it to him. Recovered a safety for the Knights. 2 points for Valor there. Ultimately ended up potentially being the difference in the ball game, but also 4 receiving touchdowns. We will give the nod to James. So once again, the final score is 54-8. Valor takes home the dub here on this evening. I want to say thanks to all of you for listening. Thanks to all who made this broadcast possible. Thanks to